Hey everyone, my name is Gilberto and we are back again with another battle spot session, and we are going through every dang mega in the decks. We're starting off with Mega Charizard Y and Mega Audino, and I'm making a promise, boys. I'm gonna bring the Mega Audino no matter, before I even see the team preview. It has been way too many matches without a Mega Audino, and it looks like this is the match to bring him in too. He's immune to well, I shouldn't say that, because once he Mega Evolves, he becomes Fairy type and we're vulnerable to the Sludge Wave. He is in fact immune to the Dragon Stab from the Salamence, but it's going to have like double edge, so it's going to be a flying type anyway. It does match up decently well against the Talonflame, and it matches up decently well against the Rhyperior. It can always Toxic the Rhyperior, and we can do things, boys. So I mean, that's where we're at. I'm bringing the Audino, I don't care. I do not give a damn. Other than that, though, I want to lead Nidoqueen, I think. I'm gonna lead Sawk. No. If Sawk had Ice Punch, I would 1000% lead Sawk. But he doesn't, so I don't think I could do that. I want to lead Jolteon. I'm gonna lead Jolteon. I'm gonna bring the Nidoqueen. I'm gonna bring Audino. I desperately want to bring Sawk, but that Talonflame scares me. What are you gonna bring? You're gonna bring Salamence, Gengar, Talonflame. I mean, you should bring the Rhyperior because of my Jolteon. I mean, you see a Jolteon, you should bring Rhyperior. But would you do that? Would you do that? No, I'm gonna confirm that. Rhyperior, man, I don't know. Would you bring the Rhyperior? If you do bring the Rhyperior, then mistakes were made. I absolutely should have brought Sawk. But Rhyperior doesn't realistically match up that well against my team. He matches up well against the Jolteon, but not much else. And again, I don't know if you bring the Rhyperior. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, maybe you lead Talonflame and have the Rhyperior in the back. So if I go for an electric type move, you have the Rhyperior to protect the Talonflame. That seems likely to me. Either way, I can't really risk this. I feel like I have to just attack with the Jolteon and see what happens. I feel like I have to do that. I don't know. It seems so obvious to just go for Volt Switch. I have to make the obvious play. I don't know. I can't risk it. It's gonna be Rhyperior. You're gonna have Rhyperior. So Talonflame, Rhyperior, and who would be your Mega? Alright, either way, the only play to make is to swap into Audino. If you were in Park Ground, I would absolutely swap into Nidoqueen, but Audino is absolutely the swap to make here. I should have swapped in Audino anyway, because realistically, Audino wins that 1v1 against the Talonflame. Rock Blast. This Audino is max defense, max HP, impish, and I'm just gonna go for Toxic. I mean, what else am I gonna do? You're gonna withdraw, that's fine. Would you go into the Talonflame? Because it would be great if you go into Talonflame, TBH. It goes into the Gengar, so Toxic is not gonna do anything. Actually, Audino gets hard walled by Gengar. I can't Toxic, I can't Hyper Voice, and what's it called? A Dazzling Gleam is resisted. So I feel like I go into Nidoqueen here. I'm gonna go into Nidoqueen here. And I'm really curious as to what you would go for. I feel like I take it decently well. It's a Mega Gengar. Hello? It's really a Mega Gengar. What do you go for? Icy Wind. Icy Wind. Interesting. Now, would you just predict the Earth Power and go into Talonflame? I feel like you do. I feel like you made this team just to protect against each other's weaknesses. I try to Earth Power the Gengar, you go into Talonflame. I try to Volt Switch, or I try to Thunderbolt the Talonflame. You go into Rhyperior. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. I'm gonna hard read a Talonflame swap. Show me Talonflame, boys. Well, you're not gonna go into Rhyperior. That'd be silly. Come on. Take him out. Oh, come on. How do you live that? I made the exact correct play in that situation. We're not gonna take this. That's at that range. We take it! Oh, boys, we take it. I feel like you were kind of a defensive Talonflame, which is insane. But you had to have been a little bit defensive in order for any of that to happen. Either way, it doesn't change the fact that Audino is 100% useless against the Gengar. 100% useless. I can't swap out, so I just get taken out here. And that's fine, I guess. I don't know. It is what it is. So what would I do now? I mean, obviously I go into Jolteon. Man, I don't even know what Gengar's space speed is. Man, how wild would it be if I scarfed the Jolteon? Gengar has a base speed of 130, so we speed tie, boys. But I don't know, I get the feeling that I can take a hit from him, but he can't take a hit from me. That's my feeling here. I could always Shadow Ball. I am Choice, which really sucks in this situation, in this particular situation. I could Shadow Ball, which would still do a little bit of damage to the Rhyperior. But if I Hidden Power Ice, it would at least be super effective. Oh my god, I'm almost out of time. I'm gonna Hidden Power. Oh, I should have Shadow Balled. Mistakes were made. Icy Wind. Gonna try to drop my speed as much as possible. So I win the first speed tie, and now you just straight outspeed me from now on. Yeah, I should have clicked Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball was 100% the move to go for. We take it on 7. But Audino gets straight walled by this thing. I 1000% misplayed that. I should have clicked Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball compared to Icy Wind does about... Well, it does double. So 2 Shadow Balls would have taken you out. Yeah. It does double and an extra like 15-20%. I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. Well, if anything, I should have Thunderbolted. I should have just Thunderbolted. Oh man, I played myself because I was so convinced that there was a chance you would swap into the Rhyperior, but a Thunderbolt would have taken you out. Mistakes were made. Yeah, this team was definitely made to just cover each other's, to just cover everyone's weaknesses. And I got played by that because I was 100% convinced that you were just going to swap into the Rhyperior on my Thunderbolt. And if I just Thunderbolted... Well, okay, let me think this through. So Thunderbolt is base 90, so that... And with Stab... that's about double what Hidden Power did. So I do about half, like 60%-ish with a Thunderbolt. And then once he sees me going for Thunderbolt, he would have swapped into the Rhyperior. Then I swap in Audino, then he swaps. And then he swaps into Gengar, which would have trapped me with Audino, which can't touch the Gengar. So the only thing that I could have done there was swap back into the Jolteon, and then I would have had to Shadow Ball, because now he knows that I'm all in for the Thunderbolt. So I Shadow Ball, take out the Gengar, and then it's a 2v1 essentially, and then Audino just walls the Rhyperior. I had a chance to win that one. We just worked through it, boys. We actually had a chance to win that one. Well, in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. We have battle spot sessions every day of the week. We have new teams every week, and once again, we just blew a chance at winning. A very slim chance of winning, granted, because that would have had to have been played perfectly by both of us. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm once again out.